I am the Archon's will. Stay true to our
We are
eternal
here for you,
charge.
Uther. Do not despair.
The light. Arthas. What have I done? Feeling nervous, Arthas? This is the day Arthas became a paladin. I remember it well.
Honestly, yes. I see your devotion to the light and feel doubt cloud my heart. You've taught me so much, Uther, but I sometimes wonder if I'm truly meant to walk this path.
Great expectations await you, lad. I have faith that you will exceed them all. But for now, let's spar. That should clear your mind.
It always does.
I should have listened to him. Why didn't I listen?
You sought to comfort a troubled student. None can fault you for such an act.
Tell that to all of the innocents he slaughtered. I set him on that fuck.
You guided him on the path of justice. He is the one who strayed from it.
May the light forgive me.
Allow me to show you the way.
There is much for me to consider.
Wound. Does it still hurt?
It does. Perhaps it always will.
What is this place?
This is the moment of your death, isn't it?
He came for the urn. The one that held the ashes of the father he slew. In that moment, I failed him. I did not uphold the virtues. Compassion, least of all. My heart had never been so cold. I faced him, not as a mentor, or even a friend, but as a bitter foe.
Perhaps. But confronting this memory has taught you the value of compassion more than any scripture ever could. Take that lesson to heart, Uther. The past may be immutable, but the future has yet to be written.
I will. Arthas, if only I had tried to save you.
Face me, Uther, and I'll make sure you die quickly.
Oh, there's a special place in hell waiting for you, Arthas. No! I spoke in anger.
We may never know, Uther. I intend to live forever.
By the Archon's
Uther,
grace.
if these memories pain you so,
Wisdom
you can
guides
be
your
rid of
path.
them in time.
But our own brethren cast us out and
No.
refused to listen.
They serve as a reminder of
I see
lessons
that now.
learned.
And I
Given the choice,
truly apologize.
I would never let them go.
Uther has, if given the choice.
Adrestes, we must speak.
Nicolon, please accompany us. We must find a way to reunify our people.
Peace be upon you. Call to you now, mortal. An act of service is all that is required. Will you answer?
Do you need a task?
All 5 paragons are needed for our Covenant sigil to be reforged. Upon this day, we shall name a new paragon of loyalty.
My Archon, loyalty bereft of compassion fractured the very heart of the Kyrian. Perhaps what we need is not loyalty, but devotion to our cause, to each other.
And to the souls we usher into the Shadowlands.
When Devos turned against us, I met her with spear in hand. There was truth in her words, but I did not listen. Let us learn from Uther's example. Henceforth, all Kyrian shall be offered a choice: to keep their memories, or to let them go. Adrestes, I anoint you Paragon of Devotion. And Clea, you shall serve as his hand.
Me? Forgive me, my Archon, but
Your devotion to our sacred charge has never faltered. None are more deserving of this honor than you.
Thank you, my Archon. We go in service.
You have questions?
Not only must we reclaim the temple, but we must implore the remaining Forsworn to join our
faith.
cause.
You shall have our support. I will gather my allies and meet you at Steward's Rest.
We call to you now, mortal. An act of service is all that is required. Will you answer?
torn and curious.
What troubles you?
Standing side by side.
This is
The
only the
future
beginning,
of
Claire.
Bastion is in our
A
hands.
bright
Join us at
future
the Vesper
awaits
when
us
you are
all.
ready.
Nicolon,
Good luck.
I apologize for leading you off the path. Had I not, you might never have joined the Forsworn.
My faith in the Archon had already faltered. You only helped me accept the truth.
Nevertheless, you suffered greatly because of my actions. I will not allow that to happen again.
Face the Forsworn! Our work must not be interrupted! I was not ready! Was I misled?
Your conduct is unacceptable.
are yours.
You wish to be of service?
Uther and I
Remain
shall aid Adrestes. The rest of you, stand strong.
My fellow Kyrian, I come to you with a message of compassion. Your plight has been heard, your suffering recognized. We ask not for your loyalty, but we offer a choice. None shall be forced to sacrifice their memories. Your decision will be respected by all Kyrian. Once more, not out of loyalty, but devotion. A new path for Bastion begins.
Our duty is true. Our purpose. Call to you now, mortal. An act of service is all that is required. Will you answer? Yes, mortal. Go in service. I will be one.
I serve not only the...
Many ages have passed since a paragon was last anointed. Longer still, since we have christened a new temple. Today, we do both. Adrestes, step forward. Through trying times, you have embodied patience and compassion. Virtues that will serve you well as paragon of devotion. Five temples, 5 paragons. Take your place among us, Adrestes, as we reforge our covenant's sigil. A symbol of our new path forward. One born of unity between Kyrian and Forsworn alike.
Do you need a task?
Uther, pardon my asking, but what fate befell Arthas in the end?
At the moment of his death, Devos and I claimed his soul and cast it into the
Without
Maw.
the Arbiter's knowledge? So, he might yet have had a chance at redemption?
I will never know. It was not my choice to make. Devos led me down a dark path.
Now that I have seen the Maw for myself, I cannot say that any soul deserves such torment. Perhaps some can never be forgiven, but you have shown me that they must be treated with compassion.
Is at hand. Curestia was ever the most unwavering of us all. The Archon's willingness to embrace a new path demonstrates her devotion to the Kyrian. I have called upon the Covenants to bear their sigils here to Korthia. The key to our victory lies within them, and in you.